Stop for a moment and think about this. For decades, adults over 60 have been told that walking is the safest and best exercise for aging well. But research published between 2022 and 2026 in 2022 and 2025 increasingly suggests that walking alone may not be enough to preserve strength, balance, and independence after 60. In fact, some studies indicate that targeted strength and balance training can be 2 to 3 times more effective than walking by itself for preventing falls, improving mobility, and maintaining daily function. Here's the surprising part. One specific type of movement activates muscles, nerves, and balance systems that walking barely touches. I'll reveal that as number 1. But first, comment your age and your country below. It helps me tailor future content for you and for people just like you. Number 5 is heel-to-toe balance walking. After the age of 60, balance does not decline suddenly. It fades quietly. The small muscles in the feet and ankles lose strength, and just as importantly, the nerves that send position information from the feet to the brain begin to slow. Research suggests that this reduced communication between the feet and the brain is one of the earliest contributors to unsteadiness, even in adults who walk every day. Walking keeps you moving forward, but it does not challenge balance in a precise or demanding way. Heel-to-toe walking directly retrains this system. When you place one foot directly in front of the other, your body can no longer rely on momentum. Your brain must actively control posture, muscle tension, and alignment with every step. Studies indicate that exercises which narrow the base of support force the nervous system to sharpen balance responses and improve proprioception, which is the body's internal sense of position and movement. This matters after 60 because many falls occur not during long walks, but during simple moments. Turning quickly, stepping onto uneven ground, walking in low light. Heel-to-toe walking prepares the body for exactly these situations. To perform this safely, stand near a wall, countertop, or sturdy chair. Place one foot directly in front of the other so the heel lightly touches the toes. Keep your eyes forward, not down. Gently tighten your abdominal muscles as if zipping up snug pants and take slow, controlled steps. Each step should feel deliberate. If you lose balance, lightly touch your support and continue. Begin with 10 steps in a straight line. Rest. Then repeat 1 or 2 more times. Over time, you can increase to 15 or 20 steps as confidence improves. If needed, you may start with a small gap between the feet and gradually narrow it as balance improves. The daily life benefit is significant. This exercise improves stability when walking on sidewalks, navigating crowds, or stepping over obstacles. It also reduces side-to-side sway and builds confidence with movement. For many adults over 60, improved balance does not just prevent falls, it restores trust in their own body, which encourages more movement, more activity, and greater independence overall. Number 4 is the sit-to-stand movement. After the age of 60, one of the most important physical abilities to protect is the ability to rise from a chair. Research suggests that difficulty standing up is one of the strongest predictors of future mobility loss, need for assistance, and reduced independence. This decline is not caused by aging alone. It is largely driven by progressive weakness in the quadriceps, gluteal muscles, and core stabilizers. Walking, even when done daily, does not adequately load these muscles. Walking keeps them active, but it does not challenge them enough to maintain strength. Over time, this leads to slower movement, reliance on the arms, and hesitation when standing. The sit-to-stand movement directly targets this problem by training the exact pattern the body uses dozens of times each day. When you rise from a chair, your brain and muscles must work together to generate force, stabilize the trunk, and control balance. Studies indicate that functional strength exercises like sit-to-stands improve neuromuscular coordination, meaning your muscles fire more efficiently and at the right time. This efficiency becomes especially important after 60, when reaction time naturally slows. To perform this movement safely, sit on a firm chair with your feet flat on the floor and about hip-width apart. Position your feet slightly behind your knees. Lean forward just enough to bring your nose over your toes, then push through your heels and stand up in a smooth, controlled motion. If possible, keep your hands off your thighs. Once standing, pause briefly, then lower yourself back down slowly. The slow lowering phase is critical because it builds control and strength that protect the knees and hips. Begin with 8 repetitions. Rest, then perform a second set if comfortable. Over time, Gradually increase to 12 or 15 repetitions. If the movement feels too easy, slow it down. If it feels too difficult, use light hand support and reduce the number of repetitions. The daily life benefits are immediate and practical. This exercise improves the ability to get out of chairs, rise from low couches, stand from toilets, and exit vehicles. It also reduces fatigue during daily tasks and increases confidence with movement. For many adults over 60, regaining strength in this simple motion restores a sense of independence that walking alone cannot provide. Number 3 is standing hip abduction. As we age, one of the silent contributors to instability and slower walking is hip weakness. The muscles on the outside of the hips, called the hip abductors, play a critical role in stabilizing the pelvis during movement. Research indicates that reduced hip strength leads to side-to-side sway, uneven gait, and increased risk of falls. Walking alone does very little to strengthen these muscles, because walking primarily moves the legs forward and backward. Without targeted activation, these stabilizers gradually weaken and balance suffers. Hip abduction exercises address this decline directly. By lifting the leg out to the side while keeping the torso upright, you recruit the gluteus medius and other stabilizing muscles. Studies suggest that strengthening these muscles improves lateral stability, reduces sway, and enhances the efficiency of walking, stair climbing, and turning. Importantly, these movements also engage the nervous system, requiring coordination between muscles and the brain, which is essential for maintaining balance as we age. To perform this exercise safely, stand tall with your feet hip-width apart, holding onto a chair or countertop for support if needed. Keep your torso straight and core gently engaged. Slowly lift one leg out to the side without leaning your body. Pause for a second at the top, then lower the leg slowly and with control. Switch sides. It is important to focus on slow, deliberate movements rather than speed. Start with 10 repetitions per side. Over several weeks, progress to 15 repetitions. Once comfortable, you can reduce hand support or add a brief pause at the top of each lift to increase challenge. Proper alignment and controlled motion are key to maximizing benefit and minimizing strain on the lower back or hips. The benefits for daily life are immediate and practical. Stronger hip stabilizers allow for safer lateral movement, such as stepping aside to avoid obstacles or navigating narrow spaces. They improve walking confidence, particularly on uneven surfaces or stairs, and reduce the risk of falls caused by sideways imbalance. Over time, this exercise not only strengthens muscles, but also reinforces the brain-muscle connection, improving coordination and posture. For adults over 60, standing hip abductions are a small daily investment that provides a large return in stability, confidence, and independence. Unlike walking alone, which primarily strengthens forward motion, this targeted exercise addresses a specific weakness that can significantly affect safety and mobility. Number 2 is calf raises with control. After the age of 60, many adults notice that their walking feels slower, their steps shorter, or their legs feel less responsive when getting up quickly. Research suggests that one often overlooked contributor to this is weakness in the calves. The calf muscles are essential for push-off during walking, for absorbing impact, and for stabilizing the ankle. Studies indicate that reduced calf strength is closely linked to slower gait, shorter steps, and delayed reactions, all of which can increase the risk of trips and falls. Walking alone, while beneficial for general activity, does not adequately load the calves to maintain strength as we age. Calf raises directly target these muscles, while also improving ankle stability. This exercise strengthens the calves' ability to lift the heels, which supports walking, climbing stairs, and balance recovery. It also enhances the connection between the nervous system and the muscles, which is critical for maintaining coordinated movement after 60. To perform calf raises safely, stand tall with your feet hip-width apart, holding onto a sturdy chair or countertop for balance. Slowly rise onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as comfortable. Pause at the top for 2 seconds, then slowly lower your heels back to the floor over 3 seconds. The slow lowering phase is important because it builds control, strength, and endurance. Start with 10 repetitions. Rest briefly, then repeat for a second set if comfortable. Over time, aim to increase to 15 or 20 repetitions per set. To progress further, try holding each lift slightly longer at the top or performing the movement without holding on to support as strength and balance improve. Consistency is key, as these muscles respond well to regular controlled loading. The practical benefits are significant. Strong calves make walking smoother, help with pushing off stairs or curbs, and improve recovery if you stumble. They also contribute to overall lower leg stability, which reduces wobbling, enhances confidence in movement, and supports other exercises such as marching, stepping sideways, or balancing on uneven surfaces. For adults over 60, calf raises are a simple, time-efficient exercise that strengthens a critical muscle group often neglected in traditional walking routines. Just a few minutes each session, performed with care and focus, can meaningfully improve walking speed, stability, and independence in daily life. Number 1 is marching with core engagement and balance focus. This exercise is the most impactful for adults over 60 because it combines strength, stability, coordination, and balance all at once. Research from 2022 to 2025 suggests that movements requiring simultaneous activation of the legs, core, and brain are more effective at maintaining independence than walking alone. Marching with proper form engages the hip flexors, glutes, and deep core muscles while challenging the nervous system to coordinate each step. This improves both physical and cognitive resilience, which is essential for preventing falls and maintaining confidence in daily life. Walking alone moves the legs forward but does not challenge the brain to process balance signals in a complex, dynamic way. In contrast, marching with intentional core engagement teaches the body to stabilize the trunk, adjust to changing weight distribution, and maintain upright posture under controlled tension. Studies indicate that this integrated approach improves balance, reduces sway, and strengthens the connection between the brain and muscles, which tends to decline after 60. To perform the exercise, stand tall near a chair or countertop for support if needed. Engage your core gently as if tightening a belt around your abdomen. Lift one knee toward hip height, keeping your torso upright and your eyes forward. Pause for 2 seconds, then lower the leg slowly and switch to the other side. Focus on controlled movements and steady breathing. Start with 10 marches per side. Over the first 2 weeks, use hand support lightly, ensuring proper alignment and confidence. In weeks 3 to 4, gradually reduce reliance on your support. Extend the pause at the top of each lift and increase the number of repetitions to 15 per side. For an advanced progression, lift the knee higher, hold longer, or combine the movement with arm motions to further challenge coordination and balance. The benefits for daily life are profound. Stronger hips, glutes, and core muscles improve walking efficiency, make stair climbing easier, and enhance balance during turning or navigating uneven surfaces. Coordinated movement also improves reaction time, helping you recover quickly if you stumble. By training both the body and the brain, this exercise supports independence and confidence in everyday activities, from getting out of a chair to reaching overhead or stepping over obstacles. For adults over 60, marching with core engagement is more than a simple movement. It is a targeted method to maintain strength, stability, and control, ensuring that walking, turning, and balance remain effortless as you age.